What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Starting this week off with just a Mythic plus 12 Junkyard. Nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated. Just trying to build my way into it. If you notice, the game's going really fast. That's because I just sped it up. And also, we're wiping right here. Because no one's killing the explosions. You have to kill the damn explosions, and no one's doing it. But the reason I'm speeding this up times 2 is because A, I hate making 30 to 40 minute videos about a mythic, and B, at 2 times speed you can still see what the hell's going on. So we wiped there. DPS was not killing the explosions. That's the number one goal this week. I'm sure you've been doing mythics, or if you've been thinking about doing mythics, that's why you're watching this. This week is all about the explosions. And when you kill an enemy, the other enemies get 20% health and 20% more damage. So pull smaller as you can. Pull. I think I said pull, didn't I? Pull smaller as you can. Don't need to pull 2 or 3 mobs at a time. You will wipe, and you'll never kill that final guy because he'll have more health than a tank. So that was funny. So that's my second death, if you've noticed, in the first 2 minutes of this damn video. Everyone clicked the obelisk to go through, and no one went through. They all stopped before. So I went through because everybody was clicking it, right? So I said, don't click and then not go through. Because I clicked, I went through, I put my dots up, and I instantly died. So, yeah. So we've had, 3 deaths already? 4 deaths already? 2 minutes in. I did not think we were going to make it under time, but somehow we did. The rogue damage is crazy. He's in the 70k, 74, 75k. He's putting in some work. So I have a feeling the only reason we did make this in time is because of the rogue. You can see in every pull, I'm definitely dotting up everybody. I'm trying to do solo ras when I can, and trying to keep everybody alive. I did a quick talent build. I put it out, I believe Saturday. What was that, the 9th? Let's see. Yeah, May 9th. At 6 p.m. I think I put it out. I did a very, very quick PvP, PvE, Resto Druid guide that I like to do. I know it's different. My last talent is a lot different than what most people think, but it just works for me. And as long as you keep them alive and you put out decent healing and you don't go in boss fights, you should be fine. So here's the boss fight. If you don't know this boss, it's all about these ads that continuously come. A little robot's going to come out and do some whirly shit with his arms, and it's just going to kill everybody. Or kill the ads. That's what you're supposed to. So one way to stack is to stack so all the ads are grouped up. That way when this little whirly bird dude, there he is, he just came out. And now he's spinning. He's a little spinning machine. But he's supposed to basically kill all these ads. That way we ain't got to worry about it. I'm just trying to keep everybody up alive. You'll see a couple people dip low. He does a smash right there. And if the DPS don't move, they take 80% damage of their health. So I'm trying to keep everybody up just in case that does happen. I'm wild growth in. Mana wise, I only used about half mana on that pull, which was pretty good. Going back to this, going back mounting, so we don't have to worry about all these other ads. I've noticed that a lot of tanks take multiple different paths. It's just the way it goes. Whatever you're most comfortable with, I'm cool with. As long as we get at the end, we're good on the percentage, and we make it under time. Like I said, this is just a 12, and I think my item level was 475. It's 476 now. I got legs from my 5 mask. I'm going to do that next week, too. I'm going to put that on there. I did it as Boomy this week, and I'm solo wrathing the shit out of this guy, just by the way. And yes, that is me down there with 16k DPS. You're welcome. I don't have any Mind Flays or Infinite Stars or any of that shit. I wish I did. My DPS would go up a lot. But I'm here just to keep everybody alive. Let the DPS do their job, and let me do my job of trying to keep everybody alive. Definitely good pull. Tanks taking no damage here. Rogue actually got the aggro while they were trying to catch up to the healer. We're going through, we're not going through, we're not going through. So we didn't go through, we got to kill this guy. It's okay. Actually, it's 2 guys, but it's okay. I mean, it kind of sucks heals wise. I'm having to, the warrior goes down, I believe it was. Yeah, it's just a horrible pull with these 2, especially with as soon as you kill one, the other one gets bonus damage 20%. So you saw me kill the explosion there. That was good. Warrior, I couldn't heal because these mobs, when it's the robots right there, they do a smoke cloud. So the smoke cloud basically makes you line of sight. So he was on the other side of the smoke cloud. I couldn't get to him in time, and he died. Right here, DPS should kill those mind flays. The tank was taking some serious damage. Try to catch up to him real quick. And yeah, so catch up to him, start healing. I think he's wanting to kill him up this way somewhere. It doesn't really matter. We got to kill a bunch around this boss to get the little water gun thingies. The 3 water gun thingies. So that's what we got to do. If you've never been here, you got to get the 3 water gun thingies that let the boss come out. And then when on the boss fight, you have to stay inside the little water gun thingy little area so you don't die. But the boss has a shitload of health, so it's normally a long fight. If you're a caster, it sucks. Like when I do this on my mage, it just sucks. Because by the time you cast one thing, you have to move, so you can't string cast. It's like one thing, move, one thing, move, one thing, move, and it just pisses me off. Tank's doing a good job here, though. Just rolling through. No real reason to pull too much. Sunfiring and moonfire everything just to put a little DPS out there. I also use my, my essence. The concentrated flame. I think that's what it's called. As a DPS. I like Concentrated Flame as the primary. I know a lot of people run something else. I like it just because I can DPS with it and I can also heal with it. So it gives me the power to up my DPS or to up my healing. The other ones I've seen people do, it just ups healing, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. You're a healer. But I've noticed in Mythics and even Raids and, of course, PvP, you got to do some damage as a healer. You can't just sit back and chill. So solo wrathing as much as I can, dotting up as much as I can. You'll see a lot of hots on the tank. The way I spec'd it into Germination and Cultivation and Spring Blossom. So there's some instances where I have 6-7 hots on the tank, and there's no way he's going to die through all that. So yeah, that's just the way I do. That way Mastery can stack up higher, and we can actually blow some shit up. And once I get that up on him, I know that I am not worried he's going to die. So DPS as much as I can. My hots did fall off of him there, so I need to reapply. He's got 5 hots on him now. It's very hard for a tank to go down when he's got 6-7 hots on him, even 5 hots. Unless it's just one of those weeks where you take a shit ton of damage. Or you're standing in fire, which is always a classic. Let's see, what we got left? Just this one? Yeah, I think just this one. And then we'll have all the water gun thingies. So we can do the boss fight. I like this at 2 speed. I don't know how y'all are going to like it, but comment if you do like it. Comment if you don't like it. Just let me know what you think. But I think it's better. I mean, nobody wants to see a 38-minute video of a Mythic. So Tank asked me if I'm ready, which is nice. Here's the little water gun thingy I was talking about. Basically, you have to stay in one of these unless... It gets rid of the green shit on the ground once it's on the ground. So if you're standing and this pulls you in, so you gotta actually run to stay in there. If you're standing in it and a green thing's about to hit, you will take damage, but just move a little bit, let the green thing get on the floor, and then get back into it. As you can see, the boss's main moves are all AoE moves for the whole team, and as long as you're in this water thingy, you're okay. So our water thingy got a goo monster on him, which stops him, and you have to DPS him. I get back in him. You can see me put efflorescence on the ground. That way the tank and melee have to walk through it. So it's at least going to tick probably 2 or 3 times and put a hot up. So it's another way for me to heal without really healing. You don't see me cast too much here. And he goes down. I don't know. We went around 2 or 3 times. That's actually pretty quick. Again, this rogue's going ham. The rogue's at 76k DPS. The warrior's at 53k DPS. And the lock's at 47, 48k DPS. So DPS wise for a 12, this is pretty rocking and rolling. I did a 14 or 15. I'm sure it'll be up in a couple of days. With the 2 demon hunters and a hunter, I believe. And those demon hunters just went fucking crazy. I think both of them were in the 80s. And it was just a 15, so I was like, I'm glad y'all are on my team. But back to this. We're going for another boss fight here. We're doing what we can. Yeah, just trying to keep up everybody as much as I can. The tank actually comments in the party chat and says, good heals. I guess he's had some shitty healers. I don't think I'm the best healer in the world, but I think I'm manageable. When shit hits the fan, I kind of don't panic. I guess that's one reason I like the PvP. You getting that don't panic, shit's hitting the fan very quickly. And it just happens. So you see me, I'm still DPSing. Tank's taking a bunch of damage. He has 6 hots on him now. I'm not too worried. If I put Wild Growth on him there, which I do, Wild Growth probably would have got him up to 7 hots, so he would have been good. Yeah, there you go. Superb healing. Anytime, look, if you're a tank or DPS and you feel like your healer's doing a good job, just type it out. That makes our day. Like, we sit in the back. Like, if the tank's doing a good job, let the tank know he's doing a good job. Like, we sit back here and just heal with no props. It's just, I'm not saying pat us on the back, but give us a little bit of love, okay? Give love to the heals and the tanks out there in the world. But we're still going. I'm kind of going, we should have killed that guy first. That way he didn't get the big stacks and do 80% more damage. Basically, you want to kill the one who's going to do the most damage. So, whatever do NPC is in the mob that you pull, that's the one you want to kill. So I'm letting them know now. It's always the thing I do. When I need a drink, I normally give them a pull or two head start, just to let them know what's going on. I told him I'm going to have to drink before boss. I thought he was going boss hill, but he's actually going to go up to the left and kill this last guy. Yeah, so I just typed in, I just like my 13k DPS. But yeah, so we're going to get this last mob here. I shouldn't have any issues heal or mana wise after this. He does do a bunch of, this guy's main moves is AoE. So, but I'm still full mana, so that's cool. I have a mana Azurite trait in my neck, and I'm also running Abundance for my first talent, which is also good for conserving mana when you regrowth. And yeah, so you see this little Willy bar dude walking around. So yeah, he's got 7 hots on him now. So 7 hots is the most I can have. But yeah, this little Willy dude, always go for the taser caster first. You can interrupt tase, which is nice. But yeah, so DPS as much as I can. I don't want to get myself in a bad position. I still have Innervate. I still have Tranquility. So taser goes down, which means this guy's going to go down pretty quick. No issues. He does do a bunch of AoE stuff right there at the end. I'm still at probably 40% mana, which is good. Someone pulls there, all these little spirit dog things, and somehow I get aggro. So that takes off a minute. And if we would have wiped there, we would not have made time. So I'm glad we didn't wipe. Tank came back, which was nice. They do it like a leap. There you go. That little paw thing in the top right. I got 2 of them. Those things actually do a shit ton of damage. And normally there's 3 of them. So when there's 3 of them and they all jump on one person, you're going to have to heal your ass off. If it's you, good thing I spec Garden of Infinity. I can just go bare form, hit renewal, and hit frenzy regen, and I'm okay. It says avoid Swifty, which is funny. This was a good group, man. Everybody's kind of joking, having a good time. It was a good group. That's one reason I put this 12 in there, just because it was so much fun. Like, no one was like cussing each other out. No one was pissed off. Like, we did stupid shit. I think I've died twice. A couple of other people have died, but somehow at the end of the day, we got through it and did it in time. So, yeah. So this, going through the obelisk here, this one does a little fear. Basically just keep your hots up on everybody and you're good to go. No issues there. Oh shit, this dude almost died. Yeah. And then the tank's getting low, so I gotta catch up. I'm glad I'm Druid, man. I don't know. Druid just fits my healing style, I guess. But yeah, so we take him all the way to another obelisk. We got to kill him. We'll go through it. We'll kill his first mob, and then we'll go back through another obelisk. So we did all the grunt work first, which I've seen a bunch of tanks do that lately, where you'll go through and get most of the percentage on the front end, and then the back end you can skip almost everything. So it's kind of nice. Just did the timer there just to show how much time was left. These are the exploding ones. I put a vortex down just to keep them there. Literally, don't DPS. Just run. They're going to explode each other. The rogue, I love his damage, but this dude got hit by every single exploding little shit. Yeah, it's the best way I can say it. Because the rogue gets hit by every single one of them. He just got hit by 2 of them right there. And I started texting, and I saw his health was at 10%. And I was like, what the texting? Whispering. Chatting, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, he got hit by every single exploding shit. Yes. So we're going here. The goal of this is to kill him, live, go up one of the ramps, get to the thing, overcharge it, whatever the hell it's called, and then one shot the guy that's in the middle. Normally, if you go to a second one, it's really hard to do, but I don't know if we go to a second one or not. These little things right here, you can actually kill them, or you can kite them. Kiting's normally the go-to. I normally root them. I couldn't root them there just because the warrior took a shit ton of damage, and then the tank started taking a shit ton of damage, so I wasn't able to root them. But yeah, so now you're waiting to see which side you're going up. We're going up this side. Everyone's kind of dying. So I put rejuve on everybody. Since I'm running cultivation, everyone got a cultivation. So it was nice. I tried to heal everybody up before I started my path down this, just because I didn't want someone to die. Because when you get sent back, you lose like 30% health. And if you get sent back enough, then you'll die. But yeah, so you're at the top. Just make sure the little robots with the little red circles around them doesn't get to you. Use the Warlock Gate, which was nice. And now you are not a healer, you are a DPS, because no one's going to be taking damage, or shouldn't. So you're here to just DPS the shit out of this guy. Hopefully you kill him before it's up. We do not. Yeah, we don't, do we? Nope. So we got to do it, rinse and repeat all over again. Now, normally, like if this was a 15 or 16, I would be pissed. But since it's just a 12 and we're having fun, it's not too bad. I'm kind of overgeared for it. Well, I'm not really overgeared for a 12, but I am on the higher end of what people will do 12s in. So yeah, just kill this guy again. Stay out of this blue lightning shit. Don't be hit by those because that'll one-shot you. I do have rebirths or battle reses, whatever the hell you want to call them. 2 of them. So if someone did die, I could battle res them. But if someone dies, we're not making time because this is going to come down to the wire because we didn't kill him on the first end. But it is coming. So run through this. It's the same thing as the other side. That's all you're trying to do. And then, so I wild growth everybody. I put efflorescence on the ground, which gives you hot springs. Now everybody's coming back. He'll definitely die this time. And we made it in time. The rogue did 80k DPS. I love seeing that. I got shit for gear. Don't worry about that. But it was fun. We made it in time. Everyone got some cool stuff. Yeah. So it's alright, you know? It's a good run, good mythic. We had our ups and downs, but we got through it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video fast. If you did, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.